All right, guys. Sorry about that. I had to end the meditation live a little early. That was 2 minutes ahead of schedule. I literally had to bring myself. I felt myself coming up out of my meditation because I had sunken myself, and I don't know. I was hearing something, and then after a while, I heard it in full, and it was my TV in my room because I was working out prior to this. Me and my daughter, and we didn't turn off the TV in full. Like we had it on mute, I guess. I was like, "What in the world?" And it just kind of like turned on. So I apologize for anyone that was on the live because it was a couple of y'all and that was there with me in that sunken place just to give yourself, some time, you know. So anyway, just talking a little bit about the meditation. And Wednesday it won't be like that. We're starting at 8 o'clock on Wednesday. I'm going to go ahead and put it here so that we'll be able to see it on my YouTube and Instagram. That I'll be going live on Wednesday night. I'm thinking I might do 8:30 to 9:30 just to make sure that my youngest son, is in bed or at least upstairs, so that way we can be able to focus and zero into our meditation and also have our adult talk. Um, Again, my name is Daniqua. Everybody calls me Daniqua or D. Daniqua has been a name that a lot of my family members have called me over the years because it was a little bit easier for them to say over saying Daniqua, and which is my actual name. And also, teachers used to mess up my name. They'll be like Daniqua, Damika, Denisha, all kinds of stuff. So I was just like, you know what? Call me D. So another one of my nicknames will be Lady D, Boss Lady. It's up to you. But regardless of what, I'm just happy that I'm doing this because I needed to do something to help me as far as with my anxiety and with everything that I have going on. So if you're here with me on this journey, I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you so much. We are sharing this moment and this time together to be real with you. If this is your first time ever, even just doing some type of meditation, or taking time for yourself because you don't oftentimes do it because you're so busy, doing for others, just know that you are deserving of this time and this effort that you're putting forth for your self care, for your mental health, for yourself. That's everything. So, with that being said, I do want to share something with you guys. Hold on. Okay. And again, sorry about that. I had to abruptly end my live when I noticed that hold on one second. Yes, I had to abruptly end my live. I'm so sorry, guys. Hey guys. Give me one moment. Thank y'all so much for joining my live. So I just closed out Meditation Monday. My meditation session, the last minute and a half, got interrupted because I thought I turned off my TV from when I was working out earlier with my daughter, and it turns out that I guess me and her just had it on mute. Xfinity be doing some weird stuff though. And I somehow the volume just came on his own. I was like, "What in the world is going on?" But shout out to everyone on YouTube. Hi, shout out to everyone that's joining from Instagram. Hello. So I'm gonna be going live every Monday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. every Monday, nonstop, even in the summer, for meditation Mondays in the midday. 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you guys join me. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We're going to be meditating for no more than 15 minutes out the session. Other times it's just really us just talking, me just talking about experiences, talking about people, and what they may go through and, just different things or whatever that a lot of folks will be able to relate to. I might come over here and talk about mommyhood, because that's a part of, my life. So because I am a mom, I am a singer, songwriter, actress, and a small business owner. So I may talk about, things with our company that may be, stressing me and as to why, this meditation session was important to me today. So with that being said, I want to talk about why I chose to do my meditation session today and I stuck to it. Because I did start this a couple months ago and then I stopped for a good 2 months. So I'm actually getting back to it, but I want to stay consistent with it. So if you're into meditating, if you live a high stress life, if you're going through any depression, anxiety, if you're just a busy person or overthinker and you're needing an outlet, join me here on my live every Monday, 12 noon to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Instagram or YouTube. Also, join me on Wednesday nights from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. for meditation as well. I'm going to be doing 2 sessions a week. And basically, it's free. Of course, I'm just coming on this live. I'm meditating with you for a couple minutes. I'm talking with you. And, if you want to DM me on either Instagram, or if you want to, put some messages in the comments on YouTube, you can, in regards to, any topics that you would like for me to cover whenever I'm on here that pertains to mental health. Then make sure you do so, or everyday life, or things that you want to just make mention of and you want to shout out. Make sure you hit, DM me, and then, tell me what you're feeling in them, in the DM, and we can talk about it. I don't mind talking live about it if that's something that you're comfortable with. But one of the main reasons why I chose to stick to my meditation session today is because I had a rough morning, guys. When I say that entrepreneurship is not for the weak, I'm so happy for us that we now have a little small warehouse that we're starting out at for our company. I'm so happy that I got a phone call in regards to my music today, that, I'm going to be working on some stuff with the county. But at the same time, I think I just felt a little overwhelmed with everything that's occurring this week, because I have like hosting that Babylon Cafe in Atlanta on Thursday night for my single release. Shout out to our guy. And then Friday, I'm going to visit. I'm going to support my homeboy Mike Kennebrew. He's a country singer at Eddie's Attic. And I'm going to consider that a date night for me and my hubby. So I already got our tickets. And then Saturday is a comedy show for one of, the comedians that's up and coming here. And I want to go support her. But I'm trying to make sure that I can still balance family life with that and work entrepreneurship life with that. Because Saturdays are normally days where we are really busy with our bounce houses. It's going to be a slow weekend, but at the same time, when it's a slow weekend, I like to take a break. But at the same time, I'm going to go because I definitely want people to come and show up and support me. So we're gonna pull up regardless, to support my friend on Saturday, no matter what. But just kind of woke up a little overwhelmed this morning, because I was like, oh my God, I got so much on my plate for this week. And watch tomorrow how my anxiety be to the roof. I'm gonna be having to do about 3 to 4 meditation sessions for myself. I know that I am. I'm gonna be like, you know, because every time there's something big going on, or if I got a lot on my plate, I have to take those moments to breathe. And that's kind of why I created the single synergies. That's why I wrote the song. If you haven't checked it out, make sure you do. It's on all platforms. It's really a meditation song. So it's for people that are really trying to just be in a calm state. If you're wanting to sleep, it's the perfect song for you to listen to while you're laying down, getting ready for bed. That's why I don't play it during the day, because it will calm me and I'll be like, ooh, because my son, believe it or not, the one that's on the spectrum king, the phenomenal king, he loves for me to play that song in the car when we're driving, because he wants to be able to just relax. So, and he asks for the song. He be requesting it. So it's definitely a healing song. So make sure y'all check out Synergies, Synergies, Synergies by Daniqua. But anyway, um, thank you to those who did get on the meditation session. Again, Wednesday will be better, 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Join me right here on YouTube and Instagram Live. We are doing this. It's going to be better than this one, because we're going to allow ourselves that 10 minutes with no interruptions to be able to sink deep and breathe in and out and find that clarity and that peace of mind that we're looking for in that moment. So that way we can just feel refreshed after. I don't know about y'all. I feel a lot better though, just from the couple minutes that I did have before my TV decided to unmute itself. That was just weird, right? I was like, what is going on? But anyway, shout out to everybody on here. Super excited. What she's doing her birthday at? Hold on one second, guys. Period. Pretty risky say. Okay, so shout out to my homegirl, Pretty Risky. Her birthday is coming up here in January, and I just got the invite for that. I'm super excited. This is gonna be dope. You go, girl. Okay. All right, guys. So again, make sure you meet me here every Monday, 12 noon to 1 p.m. is going down. We're gonna do meditation. We're just gonna talk about things that are on our mind. I believe I left you guys with my thoughts process of just worrying about the anxieties of the week because I have so many events that I'm trying to make it to. One being my own on Thursday, my single release for Zound with our guy, and then Friday and then Saturday other events for people that I really truly love and admire, and I enjoy how dope and creatively inclined they are. So shout out to Mike Kennebrew again. Eddie's Attic Friday night is going down. He's going to be singing one of my favorite songs too, so I can't wait. And the song that he's going to be singing actually plays well into like anybody that may be suffering from alcoholism or anything like that, because believe it or not, Mike Kennebrew, he's a country singer, but he's very open about his struggles with sobriety. And so yeah, I think if you heard him, you'll be excited to hear what he got to say, and you'll enjoy his music. It's called What's Left of Me, and it's a very pretty song. So, guys, listen, I was trying to find my notes so that way I can be able to have a direction. I hate when I get on live and I don't know what I want to talk about, especially after the Meditation Mondays, but I want to leave you guys with something uplifting. And I just want to say this because there's someone that needs to hear it that just hopped on this live. I don't know who you are because I can't see. Remember, I'm on another app that allows me to stream multiple social medias. But the accommodation of knowledge and a good heart can have folks out here not trusting you because you can speak and breathe life into anyone. The most powerful person is a person that knows and that can see the truth. Like they can just tell when a person is bullshitting them. They can just tell when a person is not being real with them. So I would say just follow your conscience. Let your conscience be your guide. Let your conscience be your guide. That's going to be key. Let your conscience be your guide. If it doesn't feel right, if the interaction doesn't feel right, don't do it. Don't stay in a situation that makes you feel uncomfortable. And you can't be too trusting of people that, honestly, that can't be truthful and vulnerable with you. Because if you're truthful and vulnerable with them, but you're not getting that same thing in return, then it's an uneven relationship and it's just not going to work. And this can be in friendship, it can be in marriages or just dating someone, it can be in associations, it can even be in business relationships, so just be mindful and careful of that. And that's why I meditate, because I know that in this entertainment industry, with me being a singer songwriter and also a small business owner and a mom, like I deal with so many different people all throughout the week. Depending on the situation, it can be a school teacher today, it can be someone that's interested in booking me for a show, or me going to a hosting, or me work talking to a club about, doing a residency. It can be, a customer that wants a party rental and maybe they don't know what they want, or they don't have any money, but they're on here talking big stuff. Like it can just be so many things that you're dealing with on a daily. And even people that come to you and that just want to be friends with you, but maybe they're in it for the wrong reason. Maybe they're not there because they really genuinely want to be your friend. They're just looking for things that they can get out of you, or ways that they can deceive you. And then maybe they're a good-hearted person, but it does take time to learn people. But folks will always be intimidated by anyone that has a special gift, and that's the gift of discernment. So God has blessed us all really with the gift of discernment, but only a little bit of us use that gift. So I would say just use your gift of discernment, when dealing with folk. And you'll know, because if there's a lack of genuine love and respect, then you just can't stay. You just can't deal, and you can't go, and it's not going to work. That's my message. Using discernment, using discernment. If a person can't show you that same vulnerability or that same love or if they can't give you the same energy that you're giving, we're no longer matching energies and we're no longer judging. We're just choosing not to stay. We're just choosing not to stay. Okay? That's it. Yeah. Wow. When I get quiet like that, just know those wheels are turning and I'm trying to figure out who needs to hear something. Yep. And that person's still on here because I'm telling the truth. I don't know who you are, but the gift of discernment is what's going to save your life, because I've been there. I've been there where I've trusted people and I'm like, yeah, this is my friend. And I would show them mad love. But then when I look over there to them, it's like, I couldn't even get a happy holiday text. You know what I mean? So, like, if they're showing you that they don't care, then why should you? Right? Relieve that stress and that anxiety. Like, get rid of that load, give it to God, and let them people go, honey. Let them go. I don't know who's tugging at whoever this person is that's on this live. I don't know who's tugging at you, but whoever's tugging at you, tell them leave you alone. Tell them let you go. Shoot, cut off their arm. Do what you got to do to get loose. Like, no one should be holding you captive that, mentally and emotionally like that, if they're not really doing anything to help you progress in life, because you can't help everyone be successful and still be down yourself. Think about it. You can't help everybody be successful and still be at a certain level yourself. I know that I don't plan to be right here where I'm at next year. I'm always looking to be up one or two or three, but I get it out the mud on my own. No dependency on anybody else, because when you do that, that's where you mess up. You got good-hearted people like us that people use us as ladders or bridges, you know, but we got to stop being so easy, so accessible. Got to learn how to tell them no. Protect your heart, safeguard your feelings, cut them loose. I don't know who this is that needs to hear it, but they know exactly who they are. Whoever you are, God is with you. He got you covered. Again, I'm doing this meditation Monday thing where we meditate for 10 to 15 minutes, but then we go right into me just talking, because I know that God gave me a purpose. And through my music, I've really been trying to like touch people and really not necessarily heal the world, but just provide, I don't know how to say it. I just want to provide help, because the healing process is all really up to you. Because I know in a lot of things that I've been through and a lot of traumas I've faced in circumstances and situations with people, like I've had to heal from those, by way of just going to God about it. So maybe that might be what you need to do. The person that's on here that might be going through, maybe that's something that you need to do. Go to God about it and let God, show you that way out, because if it's hard for you, trust me, it ain't hard for him. It's easy for him. Like he'll eliminate them real quick. He'll allow them to show you that card that you knew was there, that they kept hidden from you. Because he did it for me. He showed me a lot in some of these people that weren't right. He let me see it and he said, "Here, now what are you gonna do?" And I said, "You know what? I'm gonna take my goodness back, because some people are unworthy. I'm gonna take my goodness back." You got to take your goodness back, because some people are unworthy. They want you to help. They want you to show them how. They want you to be there. But when it's time for you, when it's your time to shine, they ain't fully there like how you're fully there for them. And that's unfair. So with that being said, I'm in this live early, but I want to leave you guys with this. God is able and he will do what he said that he will do, whatever it is. But you just have to open your mind and you have to open your heart. And most importantly, you have to use discernment when moving out here amongst people. Again, meditation has been a way to help me to be able to draw closer to God, and also to, it has become a part of my self-care regimen. So what I want to do is always offer, what works for me to the public. Anybody that supports me, anyone that follows or rocks with me, I want to offer this to you. And you're not alone in this. So join me every Monday, 12 noon to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on live via YouTube and Instagram. You come on here and we're going to do our meditation. Then after that, I'm just going to use my discernment to talk to whomever the message belongs to, because that's what my purpose is. And that's what I'm supposed to do. And I ran from it for a long time, but God said, nope. Because people used to come to me all the time about situations and circumstances, and I would always give advice. And they would tell me, why don't you start a podcast? Why don't you do this? And I'm like, because I'm not going to do the podcast thing. I'm not interested in that. I'll go and do interviews on other people's podcasts and drop some gems. But as far as that, no. My place is in front of people like this, or even at, conferences where I can talk about mental health, where I can talk about, being a family of a child that has that's on the spectrum, that has autism. So that's my vision. That's my route. And that's that narrow road that I'm walking through. That's my journey. And it belongs to me. But I want to give all the help I can to those that can relate to my situation and understand me better, you know, outside of the music, outside of acting, outside of the business that I own, you know. So anyway, I love you guys and thank you for those who came in and out. We had some folks coming in and out of here. I really appreciate you guys. I will be back on Wednesday live again, 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Tell a friend to follow me. Tell them to come and just join in. You never know. You might like what you hear, you might not. When I come back on Wednesday, 10 minutes into the conversation, we're going to meditate for 10 to 15 minutes. I'll have the timer. When we get done, the goal is to just have what we call discernment hour, where I am just really truly talking to those who need to hear a message. Because if I can't uplift you, if I can't inspire you, then there's no reason to have me on your screen. I am here to do just that because not because I want to be on your screen, but because God is telling me that these are the things that I need to do. So that's why it's free. Like, comment, share, follow. Show me some love, guys. All right. See y'all on Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. I'm gonna be on for a whole hour. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna talk. Make sure you have your tea, your water, have your late night fruit snack or yogurt, something healthy and light for yourself, because we want to be light. We want to be light. Always be light, never heavy. You know what I'm saying? Because then we can receive things better when nothing is clogged or cloudy, you know? Well, all right, guys. I love y'all. I pray y'all have a great afternoon. And remember, God loves you and I love you too. So, bye.